shotgun? Double the fun, baby.
That's alright at the moment. Okay. So with this point system, it really rewards like being very quick and fast through levels. Again, I'll just kind of briefly scroll through these. Both the end of the game have been perfectly. That's good. You know, one weird thing that I kind of forgot about, and assuming I haven't, not just misremembering. I believe this game only has the double barrel shotgun, and that there's no single barrel shotgun, which I only find weird because like in pretty much every single other game, you have a double barrel and a single barrel shotgun. Haha, very funny. Green Hawk down! Or just add a bunch of screen shake when you're using the chainsaw, you know? Chainsaw gaming. Also notice you don't get points for like picking up health and ammo and stuff in this game. You can also just keep reloading these for some reason, even when they're full ammo. The bone cracker. Just like checking on my new bullets. Yes.
Uzi come, Uzi go. Hey, pocket money.
I do appreciate that little detail that he turns them sideways. Oh, that was cute. When you continuously hold down the trigger, he just turns them sideways. Pretty sure I myself have not shot anything larger than 9mm. I know I shot like a 22 rifle, and then I'm pretty sure I shot like just like a standard like 9mm handgun.
How'd you get such a big arm?
I don't know, Sam. Why don't you ask them?
Huh, wonder what this is worth in dollars.
The doors ahead lead out of the state, however, it's not quite so straightforward. The penny-pinching senator has a toll gate back door. To pass, you'll need to feed the 2 meter maids on either side of the door. Sekiro was wealthy, so there should be some cash around that the minions haven't pillaged yet. Try the stables and orchard. Only fired BB guns. I aim with those ain't bad at least. That's something. I've shot BB guns and paintball guns, so in some sense I have like a good bit of experience, you know. Anyway, how is your guys' day going? We're out in the open now. The land bordering the rear of the villa is where the senator has his vineyards, producing a surprisingly fruity Falonier village. No time to stop and taste now. Head through and on towards Rome. A preliminary scan has revealed an obstructed cave entrance in the far hill, so we dropped off some serious TNT via time lock. The detonator should be nearby at a safe distance. Once out of the cave, you should look for a man-made tunnel entrance. That is your target. Nothing wrong with that, you know, just a little bed watching. I meant to stream like so much earlier, but I was I just could not stop watching stuff. Hold on, I want to do one thing quick before we get sometimes. Yeah, I know the feeling. But I've been binge watching a lot of. Oh.
Enough of the bowl already.
I agree, Sam. Secret. I've been binge watching a show called Midday Air Disaster, or I think its name is a little different depending on country, but I think it should be probably pretty obvious what it is, in that it's a show about air disasters. Not always like necessarily crashes or cases where everyone dies or anything. I've mostly watched ones where like actually a lot of people or most of the people survive. I don't know why, I've just been hooked on it so much recently. It's been a very fun watch. They do like full like reenactments as best they can. Oh, that also just brings me here. Okay. I really enjoy it because they seem to do that binge watch animated comedies a lot. It does sound pretty good. I'm not much of a comedy person myself, so. They're good background noise for me. I finished rewatching Family Guy, so no. When you say you finished rewatching Family Guy, do you mean every season? Because I know Family Guy's been around since, what, 99? So there's like 20 plus seasons. Pretty hefty watch. And then you look at something like The Simpsons, which has been around since 89, I'm pretty sure.
I hate these guys.
Me too, Sam, me too. Props to you. Unfortunately, we'll go. This reminds me of and reference Family Guy. I'm pretty sure you've done that a few times when I've been around too. To be fair, like, out of those kind of like comedy shows, Family Guy is my favorite. Was always my, like, the one I would want to choose if I had the option, you know? Simpsons, I would probably say was like my second choice, then maybe American Dad after that. 2020's Family Guy hit a stride. Still not as good as those earlier seasons, but not as bad as 2010's era. Yeah. I've always said, like, one thing is, like, I just, like, when you have a show that's going for that long, I just kind of ask, like, how do you keep coming up with new material and not rehashing yourself too much, you know?